Yeah, then comes this question. Still grade 8 natural sciences. It reads, change of state or phase occurs when a substance gains or loses energy. Okay, so we are having these different changes of phase. This one changing into that one changing into this one, and we are seeing it throughout the entire diagram. And the statement reads, identify the process labeled A. So when you look at this particle arrangement, what do you note? Very orderly, highly packed, so it's for solid. And when you look at this one, the particle arrangement is highly sparse, big hair spaces, so it's for a gas. So what do we call the change from a solid to a gas? The process is called sublimation. Yes, at times we experience a situation where a substance is heated and it just changes directly from solid to gas. We see this in some compounds, for instance, iodine. Yes, iodine, when you heat it, it can directly change into a gas. Okay, let's go to B. B is the change from gas to a solid. At times, it's possible for a solid to change, for a gas to change directly to a solid. So what do you call that process? The process is desublimation, or we can call it deposition. Okay, then we go to C. C is changing from, we said this phase is gas because of the spacing of the particles. So C is changing from gas to liquid. This one is liquid because when you look at the particle arrangement, it's falling between these two extremes. It is neither too packed, neither too highly sparse, so that phase is liquid. So a change from gas to liquid is called what? We call it condensation. Okay, then we come to D. D is the change from liquid to a gas. What do you call that change from a liquid to a gas? We call it vaporization or evaporation. Or some people call it vaporization. Okay, then we come to E. E is changing a solid to a liquid. What do you call that process where a solid changes into a liquid? We call it melting. And lastly, F. F is changing a liquid to a solid. Yeah, what do you call the change from a liquid to a solid? Yeah, we can call it solidifying. Yeah, freezing is an example of that. Yeah, then comes this question. It says that identify which of the above processes occur by absorption of heat. Okay, yeah, let us look at here. Which one requires absorption of heat to occur? Answer is A. And what is A? A is sublimation. Okay. Then we come here. Which one require heat to occur? The answer is D. And what is D? D is vaporization or evaporation. Okay. Then here, which process here will require heat, absorption of heat to occur? We have E. And what is E? E is change from solid to liquid, which is melting. So these are the three processes which will require absorption of heat to occur. Now we are looking at this one. It says that identify which of the above processes take place by loss of heat. Okay, let's start here. Which one takes place by loss of heat? The change from gas to solid. We have it as B. And the B is what process? B is the sublimation. The sublimation. Or we can call it deposition. Okay, when you look at this side, which of this process will take place by loss of heat? The change from gas to liquid, which is C. And what is C? Gas to a liquid. It's condensation. Then we come to here. What process takes place by loss of heat here? The change from a liquid to a solid. And what they call the change from a liquid to a solid? We call it solidifying or solidification. Of which freezing is an example. And with that, I would like to thank you for your time. The channel is PSSB, Physical Sciences Silver Bullet. Yeah, we urge you to subscribe, to comment, to like, to share. And we would like also to remind you that this channel, PSSB, handles physical sciences grade 12, 11, and 10 fully and perfectly, and grade 8 and 9 natural sciences. Our advice to you is that you should make of our playlist well-enriched playlist, which will guide you to the work which belongs to your level. See you next time. Bye-bye.